I'm in the frame.
Oh, look at me.
Oh,
Can you not do it so it's nice and dark?
oh, don't be so silly. She's beautiful. Yes. Are you getting your hair done soon?
Yes, Friday.
Mine's Tuesday. Yes.
No, it's not. It's Thursday.
So my
Oh, yeah, Thursday.
no more grey roots for me. Anyway, this is what? Coffee cake debate time with Maria and Mandy.
Oh, we're all...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, in diddly deed. Yeah.
Cake, coffee and debate.
Yes.
And what are we talking about today?
Should sex work be legalised? Is that what we were going to
Yeah,
discuss?
yeah.
We want to discuss if you think sex work should be legalised or not. I mean, we're open to any questions, aren't we? If any of you guys who watch the video want to sort of like for us to debate something, then, you know, just...
Give us some ideas.
Yeah, give us some ideas.
So
Yeah.
what do you think about it then? What do you think it should be legalised?
I do, because I think it will make the ladies and gentlemen, because it's you know, there's this stigma that it's all women, and it's not all women. There are male escorts and sex workers as well.
Absolutely. Do you think it should be legalised, or do you think it should be how it is, all cloak and daggery?
Well, that's a double-edged sword, because some people like the cloak and daggery. So it's part of the attraction. It's doing something naughty, dark deeds in dirty corners, in dirty places, you know. But I think for those that are partaking in sex work, and let's also, I think we're in the 21st century now. So sex work isn't like Jack the Ripper times anymore. I mean, sex work is anything from selling feet pictures to hand pictures to more open things, you know, showing your modesty in all the right places to all the wrong people, that kind of thing.
Because I mean, obviously, you know, it can be seedy, can't it? But
It can be.
You can be a classy hooker.
Of course you can.
You know, you go to parties and stuff like that. I mean, think about it. It's like a marriage. It's like a legal sex work, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
You're giving it away for nothing.
I know, you might as well get a tenner.
I wouldn't get out of bed for a tenner, let alone get in the bed for a tenner.
Well, what was it in St Elmo's Fire when the prostitute was talking to the Andy guy, the one who had the crush on the girl that was...
I've never actually watched that.
Oh, you need to watch St St Fire, for goodness sake. It's an 80s classic.
I know.
It's got the Brat Pack in it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like, she says to him, like, you don't think you don't pay just because you got a girlfriend? You think you got a nice little wife at home? You pay, sugar. You pay.
Oh, wow. That's going to be one of my watch lists then, isn't it?
Absolutely. But I think the point of the matter is, apart from Bob trying to get into the barricaded kitchen, so he's in. That's it. He's going to go for my
Knock them
feet
doors
again.
down and go in the back area.
He's doing it to show off now. Yeah, he's like, I can go in and out whenever I please. So in regard to like sex work, I mean, you've got things like OnlyFans now, you've got Twitter, you've got websites such as All Things Worn and footlovers.com, Whisper, Kick, you know, because the amount of people that are up and about and around, you know, they're all looking for something. And like I said, sex work isn't predominantly a female orientated vocation now.
No.
I think if it was legalised, it would take the element of naughtiness away on the one respect, so you could see a potential decline. On the other hand, you could also see it, and it is obviously a very controversial subject, but if you did legalise it, then those that are at the most vulnerable would be more protected, and you wouldn't have, you know, there would be STD clinics, there would be education, stuff like that. You'd be educated. I mean, nobody's going to admit, are they, that they do sex work for a living?
No.
Do you know what I mean? But you remember, sex work is also being an adult phone operator. And I've done that because I needed the money.
This is it. I mean, obviously I wouldn't do anything like that now, but years ago I probably would have. But if it means your kid's starving or doing that, then of course you would. You would do that, wouldn't you? You know, put a 5 on the gas meter.
Yeah, look at Forrest Gump. Look what she did to get him into school. You see?
Yeah, that's true. Look how he turned out. Didn't do him very much good, did it?
What, Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, he became
Well, okay.
a millionaire.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
And he
That's
met
fair
Jenny.
Yeah. Bubba gum shrimp. Oh, funny.
Yeah. So,
I mean, do you think that you know, if it was legalised, do you think there'd be less rape? Do you think that would happen?
that's a hard one, isn't it?
That's what she said.
Well, going into that territory, I think probably not going to change anything on that score, because
No.
I think when we were talking about like the justice and all of that, you've got people that like the idea of voyeurism, and they like the idea of spying on people, they like the idea of stalking people, they like the idea of the vulnerability of, you know, just a normal everyday person going down the street and doing stuff like that. I don't think it being made legal is going to change that, to be fair, because if you think about it, going back way in the depths of time, you did have brothels, and you do have brothels and escort agencies and that now, and you do have things like that. I think you're more at risk if you're doing on a one-on-one basis, like you're actually doing the escort work, etc. But there were places like that where women were still vulnerable, and also people still hurt each other and stuff. So I don't think that's going to change that.
No.
What I do think it'll do is it will give the women and men protection. It will give them more rights, potentially unions, so that they are treated fairly and with respect, like you would anywhere you go to get a service. Do you know what I mean? Is that okay? It's a very tongue-in-cheek.
Might even get tips.
You might even
More way
get
than one.
tips. Yeah, you never bloody know, but they tend to be quite tight, don't they? So, well, from what I've heard, anyway, they're very, very, you know, they're very tight. So, yeah, I think on that matter, legalising it would give the workers more protection. And it might also, even the clientele might feel a bit more protected as well. But there are going to be those that enjoy the seedier side of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to do it discreetly. Because a lot of them will probably be married and whatever, you know, looking for that little extra thing, you know. And if you do it discreetly, then there's a chance that no one's going to find out. But obviously brothels and that, you know, you could walk in there and go, oh shit, it's my brother-in-law.
Yeah, you could do that.
But then again, they'd be there anyway.
But
so.
it would be like a doctor's, wouldn't it? You would walk into...
Number 21.
Yeah, number 21, come on in, please. BJ.
Sit yourself down.
Reverse cowgirl.
Dr. Harder will be there in a minute.
Strap on today, sir.
Bends over.
Oh, spanky time. But that you would have, like in a doctor's clinic, you would have confidentiality, and the workers would, like I say, be protected. They'd be screened. They would hopefully not get into narcotics and stuff like that, because, you know, who knows, some people get involved in it because they just love it. Some people are forced into it because they don't know what else to do, because they need the money. Some people do it because it's a bit of both. Some people do have addictions and they need to fund it. I mean, who knows? It's like whenever you pass, like I know nowadays, like, when you see people that are needing things on the street and stuff, of course there's a lot of those people now that are kind of richer than what we are.
Yeah.
However, there's a lot of people out there in genuine circumstances that have got issues at home, especially the younger ones as well. Military people that have fought in the war and they're suffering from PTSD, and they've lost all their families, they've lost comrades, they've lost everything. I remember, do you remember when we were kids, there was that guy with the dreadlocks? I can't remember his name. Do you remember? He always used to be down...
The tramp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, apparently, he was an incredibly intelligent man.
Yeah, he was a professor.
Yeah. He was a professor.
He lost his wife and child in a house fire.
Oh.
And it's just sent him over the top, didn't it?
Yeah.
He had money, he had a house, he had everything.
Yeah.
That happened, and then he decided to live on the streets.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
It is really sad. So you just don't know what people's situations are. And I think the important thing when we're talking about controversial subjects such as sex workers, I have to do that because I think YouTube gets a bit sensitive.
Oh, yeah, of course they do.
Nookie Nora specialists. Basically, it's very easy to make judgments and think, oh, probably we've all done it, I suppose. We've made judgments like, oh, I wouldn't do that, that kind of thing. But I don't think we should go around judging people. I think we should be open-minded and be a bit more empathetic in understanding other people's situations. I think the most important thing is that everybody is safe and well looked after, and they've got someone that they can talk to if they're having problems. Whatever job, don't you?
Yeah.
What about you? Do you think it should be legalised or not?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's like the government, isn't it? Anything that the government will not make any money on will be illegal. Like cigarettes, isn't it? Alcohol. Government can make money on that. So they make that legal, even though you can be addicted to the nicotine and alcohol.
Vapes.
Yeah, the government make money on that, so they make it legal.
Mm-hmm.
Things like prostitution, where the government won't make money.
Yeah.
It's illegal, isn't it? It's like other drugs.
Cannabis.
Yeah, and it's like, right, we don't agree with that because we're not making any money, so we're going to make that illegal.
Yeah.
I personally think it should be legalised. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, and when they do, I'm in.
Yeah, me. There's still life for the old girl yet.
I've got bills to pay, mate. I've got bills
mate,
to pay.
I want to be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be lucky if I get a couple of quid these days.
Yeah. Well, there's a 50-year-old virgin.
Bless you, darling.
My second coming.
Yeah.
Oh, we're naughty.
Naughty girl.
I'm a naughty girl. Should I not have put that in there?
Nah, sod it.
Yeah, oh, well.
It's too late now.
We're all adults here, aren't
Yeah.
we? We're very smutty. Yeah. Well, I am anyway.
Well, you have to be careful on YouTube and all these bloody things, don't you?
Yes, you do. We don't mean any offence to anybody if we're talking a bit candid about anything. We're just saying it how we feel about things. But I think the long and short of it is we do feel that it should be legalised, so that I think we've got a common bond there on many things, haven't we? Yeah, so I think,
Yeah, legalise it. Why not?
Yeah. So you got anything else to say on that?
No, I'm going to nip out now and go and shag somebody for a £5. I've got to feed the children.
Oh, here, Bert, come here a minute, will ya?
No, it should be legalised. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember years ago, me and one of my exes went to London for a weekend, and we had to look. It was a scorching hot day. I remember this really clearly, and we went into a record shop, and he's having a look over there, and I'm having a little look over there, and it's like aisles, and I'm looking, and this guy walks around, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, weirdo. London though, innit?
Yeah.
So I think, ooh. So I walk around again, and
Yeah.
then he's following me, and he's proper looking me up and down. Now, bearing in mind, it was a scorching hot day. I had a dress on and little sandals,
Yes.
and I was like, what do you keep looking at me like that for? It was really weird.
Mm.
And anyway, I sort of made it known, like, stop, you're making me creeped out.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's my partner says this is a well-known place for men to pick up prozzers.
And he took you to that record shop?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's why he was weird and looking me up and down, probably
He's
thinking,
like,
I wonder,
yeah.
better not, nah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Could have made a tenner out of that.
Oh, God, at least $7.50.
Yeah. It's a tenner love, I won't change. But no.
No, 100 at least.
Oh, I don't know, mate. My hips are fucked these days.
Oh, well, your hips don't lie.
No, mine don't.
No.
Or my knees.
No, or my neck.
It's probably all of that sex that we did in our 20s and 30s that made our bodies bugger up now.
Yeah, absolutely. At it like rabbits. Yeah.
What's up, duck? But no, it's all good fun. She says, trying to
Oh,
bend her
yeah,
legs.
now we can hardly move.
No, no.
Yeah.
But it's all fun.
It's all fun. Look, it's all very tongue-in-cheek here. We're a bit naughty, bit nice, aren't we, darling? Oh. Yeah, we... Oh, excuse me. We just had our cake, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously we are going to do more of these. But it's going to be very raw and organic. It's not going to be none of this la-di-da stuff. It's going to... You're going to hear how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, we just don't know what the next chat's going to be about.
No.
We'll have to think about it. And
No.
anyone that's got any ideas, because we won't... If we offend anyone...
Well, we don't care.
We don't give a shit. Really.
Don't watch.
Yeah, exactly. Just turn over.
Turn over, darling.
Go and watch your knitting channels.
Pride
and
and
your,
Prejudice,
and your
but that's
cooking
just
channels.
as naughty. Look at Lady Chatterley's lover.
Oh. Yeah, we'd talk about anything. And
Yeah,
if we
the
offend anyone, we
rainbow.
don't really care.
The Rainbow, D.H. Lawrence.
Oh. No, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, that was all about childhood bloomingness.
Is it?
Yeah, well, you know, like teenage love and all that kind of stuff. The Rainbow, bit of
Oh, I'll have to.
how's your
that one as
father?
well.
And yes, please, no, thank you, ma'am.
I'm going to be busy, aren't I? I've
Just-
got
if you want
Elmo's
some
Fire
erotica,
and the Rainbow to watch.
medieval erotica you want. My sister's been reading medieval, like, sauciness.
Ooh.
I'll have to find out what she's reading. It's got to be better than
Got
50 Shades of Grey,
thumb
innit?
screws and stocks and stuff, no?
That's my cup of tea.
Yeah, I want to watch that. Anyway,
Enough of all that controversy.
we've got to think about something else to talk about now.
And we will, and we'll be right back.
Could be transgenders.
Now that's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, and pansexuals and all that lot.
yeah.
Oh, I just know I'm going to offend some people.
You got to say what you feel at the end of the day.
Say what you mean.
Look, we're not snowflakes, all right? We are lightning bolts.
We need money.
And we do.
So the more controversial, the better. Because then we get money, then I can have a new disguise because I'll be hunted. People will want to kill me. Look at that bitch.
How dare she?
How dare she?
Yeah.
2 genders,
Yeah.
you having a laugh. It's
Oh.
50.
There's 150. Yeah. My dimples have got more sexualities than I know. Anyway. So we'll come back on that one.
Slater.
Another coffee. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, right. Now we mean business.